Hey everyone, it's me Catherine, and today I'm here to give you a small spoiler-free review on Mani Detail by Adania Shibli, translated by Elizabeth Jaquette. Now, this is a short story split into, it's only like 112 pages, it's very short, split into two parts. The first half is a fictional retelling of what I believe to be a very real event that took place in 1949, where a group of Israeli soldiers captured, raped and murdered a Palestinian woman. And the second half is told from the perspective of a woman years later who reads about this event in a paper, and she latches on to just a really small detail in the story that's related to her and becomes obsessed and decides to go on a small road trip to the place where it took place to find out more. And this gives you a very brief but very real look at least the second half, what it is like living in occupied Palestine, because we're following this woman as she's going about her day to day, her very normal job, her very normal house, and the way that she talks about it is very casual, the way that she interacts, the way that she talks about the Israeli soldiers that are around, the way that she talks about raids that happen near her, around her, the bombings that she can feel that are very close to her, that are far away, the fact that she knows roughly how far away bombing is based on the vibrations and the things that she can smell and feel. And it is an eye-opener if you're not, if you really, if you don't know what it's like, because look, I imagine most of us don't know what it's like, and this is a very short look into what life is like, the things that she has to do, the checks that she has to go through in order to travel in the country that she lives in, that she has to go through border checks and she has to get passes because she's not normally allowed in certain areas because she's from such and such a place, and that doesn't give her access to the whole country. And it is, obviously this is a very real way people are living, and for a lot of people it's not news, but you know, if you're not aware, I mean, the whole story is a gut punch, because the first half is told from the perspective of like the lead army terminology, the lead officer of this Israeli group of soldiers that are in this place that are clearing it out of Palestinians for the Israeli people, and following him as he goes on patrols to make sure the area is clear. And that's how they come upon this woman. They come upon a group of Palestinians and they kill them. Like, no questions asked, kill them, take the woman, and none of it is described graphically. It's mentioned, it's told that this happened, they did this. The rape is more implied than like outright described. Nothing is graphically described in that way. But yeah, we see the Israeli soldiers as they find this woman, take this woman in, and the way they treat her, and eventually the way that they murder her. Is obviously a difficult read. It's a fast read in the way that it's written, but the actual content of the book could be a little bit harder to digest. And then the second half is, again, we're following this woman just as the way that she describes everything, as if, I mean, I guess it is normal for her. This is her every day. This is what she lives, so she's used to it. And when she's going on the road trip, the way she talks about, she points out that, you know, this is where this used to be, or she has a co-worker who, like, used to live there, but it's all been, like, it's all rubble, destroyed, ruined, cleared to be where they're fucking building settlements for the Israeli people, and the fear that she has as she's driving through. I think, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to follow the route that she takes, because she describes it, and because she's following a map herself, so she talks about the road that she's taking, and you know where she starts from, and you could probably follow where she's going, and the people that she talks to when she gets to where she's going, and the eventual gut punch right at the end. Let me tell you, it's a very short book, it's very impactful, and I would definitely recommend it if you are looking to start reading more, or looking for something else to read and you haven't read this, and you're looking for like Palestinian authors, looking for stories based around maybe Palestine. Obviously it's not the same as reading non-fiction. I struggle with non-fiction a lot, so I do look for fiction that can give me more insight and tell me more things, and that can sort of, like, I did look up information while reading this. That's how I benefit more from non-fiction, when I do it in like bite-sized chunks. So this was, I mean, again, I say benefit because I did look up 1949 because there's dates mentioned, so I did look those up to see if there was any significance to them. and I think I've got a sticky note in here for me to write the notes on so I don't forget the next time I do it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It took me a couple of hours to read it. It doesn't take long to read, and it's short but impactful. Would definitely recommend. So there we go, that was My Detail by Adania Shibli. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know in the comments if you've read this, what your thoughts are. If you have any more recommendations for me to read, I would love to hear. But apart from that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are, and I will hopefully see you in another video very soon. Bye bye!